Welcome to the TPO euro-nymphing laboratory. Alright, this month's tip is going to be how not to set the hook like a sissy. So I want you to pay attention to a few things here, how I track the rod downstream ahead of my flies. I'm always watching my sighter, I'm rotating my hips, and I'm ready for the fish to strike. I'm in what I call the ready position. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to make my cast. Rod tip up. My sighter's laid out nice and straight here. Right out of his boots. Literally right out of his boots. You notice what I did there? I tracked my flies, I kept the rod tip ahead of the flies, and when I set the hook, I set it at a downstream angle, because you got to remember, your flies are traveling downstream. If you set the hook upstream, you change the angle of your hooks, of your hook points, and you'll miss fish. Very important that all you're going to see me do, or saw me do, when I set the hook, is just a gentle wrist flick downstream as my hips are going downstream. I'm tracking the sighter. It's just a gentle hook set, and that's where these, limber rods with a soft tip really come into play. It allows you to stick the hook into that fish and keep the hook in there, and it can take all those, head shakes and little, thrashing about that these little fish usually do. So just remember that little pointer about setting the hook when you go out next, and maybe you'll get a few more fish to the net.